Today on Hot News, at one school, students pay a high price for low grades.
You won't believe what these vending machines are selling.
A woman is suing 7 casinos for allowing her to gamble.
I've got an online game where you're playing not for points, but for love. And also points.
We'll talk to the girl who keeps the good times flowing at spring break.
A new episode of HotNews.tv starts right now.
Here are today's top stories. Recession is a possibility. That's according to Fed Chief Ben Bernanke, who spoke in front of Congress today. Hillary Clinton says she's a fighter just like Rocky Balboa. This in response to comments made by Obama supporters that she drop out of the race. Meanwhile, Republican John McCain, like Santa Claus, is making a list. It includes the names of possible running mates. He hopes to announce his choice before the Republican convention in September. Unrest between China and Tibet continues. 90 Tibetans were arrested for protesting in Nepal. Happy to see your favorite TV shows back on the air? Well, don't get used to it. Negotiations for a new contract with the screenwriters begin on April 15th. But if a deal isn't reached by June 30th, we could be back in rerun land.
The State University of New York is cracking down on students who don't keep their grades up. Starting this semester at the Old Westbury campus, students whose GPAs fall below 2.0 are evicted from their dorms. 87 students have been kicked out so far.
Woody Harrelson's fondest wish has come true. Marijuana can now be purchased from vending machines. 2 of these devices have been installed in LA. But don't start saving up quarters quite yet. Only people with a prescription for medical marijuana have access. So you can now get pot from a vending machine. And when you get the munchies, where do you go? That's right, another vending machine.
For a bartender, spring break is like Christmas. And for spring breakers, a bartender is like Santa Claus. How important do you think alcohol is during spring break?
A must. Very, number 1. Spring break wouldn't be fun without it.
And that's why we went to our very own Santa Claus, Kim, at Club La Vela.
I'm a hardcore girl.
Or a naughty elf. Either way, she gave us the lowdown on spring break behind the bar.
So how many drinks do you think you serve in a day?
In a day, at least 3,000. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is. It's a one big party here.
Okay, so tell me some of the most popular cocktails that you serve.
It really depends on the location. You can tell where people are from by what they drink. SoCo Limes are normally from Michigan and New York, and then like Kentucky Deluxe and Coke or Kentucky and Georgia and Alabama.
I asked Kim to invent an official Hot News cocktail.
It has Stoli Orange, Apple Pucker, a splash of OJ to bring out the Stoli Orange, and then cranberry to cut it nice.
I definitely think that that's our Hot News cocktail for sure.
Before I laid out poolside with my new drink, I had one last question for Kim.
So, I have to know, tell me just how much you get hit on.
You know, it's always flattering. Sometimes you can't tell if they're doing it to get a free drink or they're doing it just to tell you to take you home. But either way, it's always flattering, always warrants a smile.
Let's just hope Kim can fend off some of the rowdy ones.
For Hot News, I'm Amanda.
While filming I Am Legend, Will Smith longed to take one item home with him from the set. Can you guess what that was? The answer in just a moment. So what was it that Will Smith just had to have from the set of I Am Legend? He wanted to adopt his canine co-star, Abby, but the dog's trainer could not be persuaded to give her up.
Aurelia Margarita Tavares was once a successful New York lawyer, but because of her gambling addiction, she lost all her money, her law practice, her apartment, and even her parents' house. Now she's suing 7 casinos for $20 million. She claims they had a responsibility to notice that she was gambling too much. Experts say her odds of winning are slim.
Get your hankies ready for Lonely House Moving, a questionably translated Japanese game. It begins with your girlfriend saying goodbye to you. But as she putters away, you realize that you just can't let her go. And so you begin to run after her, dodging gophers, pooping birds, and flying foxes. Day turns into night. Why can't she just turn around and see that I love her so? Or at least notice her TV has fallen off of the truck. But finally, she sees me. I stretch out my arms, she leaps gracefully into the air, and note to self. Catch girlfriend next time she jumps off of the back of a moving truck. I love you.
That's it for Hot News today, but as always, we'll have a new episode for you every weekday morning and fresh headlines every night. Take care, everybody.